Alright, what's happening, guys? Merry Christmas to you all. Decked out in a red Outfleet hoodie right now. It's Christmas Day today, and the gym is closed. And just because the gym is closed, it's not going to give me an excuse to slack off and not hit a workout today. It's totally okay if you want to take the day off. It's Christmas. But if you're someone like me who still wants to get the work in, that's totally cool. I totally respect that. That's awesome. Good for you. There's always going to be a way to make it work. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to hit an upper body workout here in my little home gym. What I have today is just a treadmill. I have a little adjustable bench that can go from decline to incline. And I also have a pair of adjustable dumbbells. And these dumbbells will range from 5 pounds all the way up to 52.5 pounds. So my plan of attack for today is, it's gonna be really kind of like an upper body workout, but it's gonna be a mix of lats, rear delts, some shoulders, so maybe like frontal delts, and then also some biceps and a little bit of abs at the end. And today was supposed to be a pull day, so it's kind of hard to hit a pull day with just dumbbells, because I can't really do pull-ups, can't really do any sort of like a vertical pull. So I'm going to do as much as I can with like rowing motions with the dumbbells, and then because I can't get a whole lot, I'm going to throw in a little bit of shoulders, and then also some rear delts as well. I can get a good amount of bicep work with those. But I tried and push yesterday. I could do some chest movements, but since I tried and push yesterday, I want to give my chest a little bit more time to recover, which is cool. So we're going to make do with everything else that we have. So to start off, I'm going to do usual, just get my body warmed up. I'm going to walk for about 5 minutes on the treadmill, incline, about 10% incline, 4 miles per hour for 5 minutes. I'm going to do some band work after that, get the upper body a little bit loosened up, and then we'll get right into it. So I think, yeah, I'll put the workout up on the screen just so you guys can see the reps and everything, and then I'm going to take you guys through this full at-home upper body, I guess you can call it upper body workout. So stay tuned, hope you guys enjoy this. So just finished up my incline walking. Now I'm getting my joints, shoulders, everything warmed up, get that mobility done. I walked for about 5 minutes, like I said. I like to walk until I get a little bit of a sweat going, just that makes sure that I get the blood flowing a little bit and not going into my workout cold. Lots of people, they like to just walk in the treadmill. You know, they'll walk for 5-10 minutes, but they're not really walking hard. They're just kind of walking, not even breaking a sweat. And I really think the only way to really benefit from doing a little walk for the workout is if you actually raise your heart rate a little bit and you're not just walking slowly, not getting any benefit from it. So the best way to benefit from it is if you actually push yourself a little bit, get a little bit of the sweat going, and that works best for me. So we'll do this mobility and we'll get right into it. So a key thing that I like to do on my warm-up routine for my pull days or back emphasis days is do a little bit of a chest activation movement, just because when you're doing a pulling movement such as a pull-up, a row, and during the pulling portion of the lift, you're stretching that chest a little bit. So if you have a really tight chest, it can kind of take away from that range of motion. So you might be only getting to here, but if you have a loosened up chest and you have blood flow into your chest, you can maybe go all the way back here and get that full contraction on those lats. So I just do about 2 sets, very lightweight, just kind of control the movement, try and get a little bit of blood flow, and really just trying to stretch out those pecs as much as I can, because that's ultimately just going to help me get more range of motion and feel more comfortable in my pulling movements. So that's why I do a chest fly. Okay, guys, so I just got my warm-up sets done and out of the way, so we're going to move into our first working set of the day. And we're just going to do, like I said earlier, standard dumbbell bent over row. And what I want you guys to focus on is trying to get as parallel to the ground as you can. I see so many people, they go upright like this, but if we can get parallel, we're going to activate so much more of our lats, because when we go upright, we use more of our traps and rear delts. So we're going to get as parallel as we can, and then we're going to drive down, full extension, squeeze as hard as we can at the top. You should almost feel your lats pinch together, and that's how you know you're getting a solid contraction. So let's get into it. We're going to do 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps, higher reps today because we don't have that heavy weight. And also we're going to focus on the negative and holding the contraction. So really, these sets are going to take a long time, but they're going to get us a good stimulus. As you can see, when you take your time, focus on each rep, you can fucking kill yourself on lighter weight like this. Not saying you always need to go lightweight, but when you don't have the option to go heavy, there's always something you can do. So as you can see, I'm actually drained from that set. So let's keep it up. 3 more, babes. Reps are off. I'm officially really sweaty. So as I'm going to show you guys right here, even at lightweight with the tempo, time of attention, I have a crazy pump right now. So I'm just going to show you guys my lats at the moment. So as you can see, you can still get a crazy workout in. So I've been in this workout, I've been snacking on some little Sour Patch Kids here. Like you guys have seen, just an intro workout. Source of carbs and sugars to help pump glycogen in my blood and give me a good pump, a little bit of energy, and also helps me get more carbs knocked out for the day because I have to eat like 620 grams. So only 10 Starbursts that I had, but it equals like 22 grams of carbs. So only a little bit, but it helps me get a little bit better workout. So I enjoy it. So I'm gonna snack on these. So the next movement we have today is a dumbbell OHP. Just hit a little bit of the frontal delts and also a tiny bit of the upper chest. And like I said, I trained chest yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot of shoulders yesterday, so that's why I'm doing a little bit today, just to get a little bit more volume in for this workout as a whole. So I'm gonna do 3 sets here of anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. I've been taking some time off from OHP just because I was on a new training block, but since today it's a little bit different, I'm gonna do some OHP. So let's get it. Shoulders on fire. Alright guys, so the next movement we have today is an incline bench, chest supported seal row. Yes, we're going kind of heavier on the row movements today, but it's mainly just because I can't do a vertical pull. So this one, I like a bent over row a little bit more for a starting weight movement, just because it's more of a compound lift, because it's forcing you to use a little bit more of your core, your lower back a little bit, because there's nothing supporting your chest. So now I'm gonna do the chest supported now as more of an isolation lift to really just isolate the lats, because it's gonna allow me to kind of support my chest take lots of the core out of it, and really just help me to focus on that mind and muscle connection in my lats. So I'm gonna get after it now. Again, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And really squeeze as hard as you can in those lats, and you're gonna feel it, I promise you that. So that was a good set. Really felt that isolation, felt amazing. So we need 2 more sets of that. Okay, so this next move we're gonna do is our first really emphasis on the rear delts. And we're just gonna do a bent over dumbbell fly. And these ones are gonna be a little bit harder just because you're gonna lose the tension at the bottom. So I'm gonna do these slightly differently, because normally I do these with the cables or the pec deck machine just because it's constant tension all the time. But with dumbbells, once you come down to the bottom of the rep, you're gonna lose the tension on your rear delts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna come down about 3/4 of the way and keep my arms bent a little bit. That way it's gonna keep the tension on my rear delts. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean here. We're doing 4 sets here of anywhere from 10 to 15-ish reps. Really, I'm just kind of feeling it out, going until my body can't really perform the reps anymore with perfect form. So we'll see how I do here. Please, and you're gonna drive out with your elbows. So come up, control the way down. I'm gonna stop right about here, not going all the way down, but about here. 2. So that was a solid set. I'd like this set to be a little bit longer, but I'm gonna have to go a little bit slower just because it's such a small range of motion that I go through the reps pretty quickly. So on these next sets, I'm just gonna make sure to even slow it down even more, just because we'll get more time under tension that way. Alright guys, so I'm done with all my lat and rear delt movements for the day. So now what I'm gonna do is move on to biceps. So I'm just gonna go plain and simple here, just old traditional dumbbell bicep curl, just a normal supinated grip. And then I'm gonna do 3 sets of that, and then I'm gonna move into just a dumbbell hammer curl to work more of that outside head of the bicep. So right now, I'm gonna start out with just standard curl. So I'm gonna show you guys a few sets of that. Okay, so now I'm on to dumbbell hammer curl. I just did standard supinated grip curl, so my palms are facing upward. Now I'm gonna face them neutral and do a hammer curl to hit this outside head. And real quickly, a big mistake I see people make when they do hammer curls is they like to flare their elbows out like this. And that way, they're taking so much emphasis off the biceps by doing that. It just makes the movement easier, and really you're just cheating yourself. So if you wanna get optimal results and benefit from these, keep your elbows in at your sides, nice and controlled. I like to bring them slightly forward, that way when you're down, you can still keep some tension off. So when you bring them back like this, all you're doing is taking the tension completely at the biceps, and that way you're putting it on your rear delt. So, arms slightly forward, like this, elbows at your sides, nice and controlled, just like that.
Mm.